What are we in for today? Declared Kuro.
Okay.
It was a ghastly tale of a winter's night. One of an invisible killer and a crime perpetrated on the pavement along Briar Road. As the victim lay at death's door, the mystery of just who had stabbed the young lady from behind had been resolved. But
he looks like he has to pee.
My friend saved that Eastern exchange student from his harrowing plight. Then in the dim, flickering shadows of gaslight, did a second bizarre crime rend the stillness of that very
He gonna get him.
Oh, shit.
I dare say most can still recall the sensational
Choke me harder.
of the day.
Yeah.
Haunted apartment of death. The condemned criminal's curse. The dread demon of coal gas.
Okay.
Yet, though the great detective had at once discerned...
I thought he was going to say the Great Depression. I'm like, yep.
Not yet.
No. Oh,
to be the overture
pantaloons.
that announced the rising of the curtain on a most tragic
Don't worry, he's
play.
European. Don't mind me, I'm just sick. Oh, my name is Ryunosuke Naruhodo and I'm sick. I'm a fledgling lawyer, just starting out on my journey. 6 months ago, I was pregnant, and then I wasn't. I arrived as a visiting student of law, coleslaw, having made the voyage across the sea from the Empire of Japan to here, London, England. And on the way, in quite extraordinary circumstance, I made the acquaintance of a world-famous detective. He's kind of an asshole, though. Currently, I reside in the attic of Detective's own lodgings, but we love him anyway, from where I run my legal consultancy of sorts. I've successfully defended a number of clients in Britain's highest court, the Old Bailey. But since a particularly grueling and unforgiving legal battle 4 months ago now, I haven't returned to the courtroom. In truth, I lost my right to return there. That's where I lost my virginity at. But the epic trial was just one small part of an epic tale. A tale which was not about to tale awaken from the slumber of tales, thanks to a letter that arrived this morning from my homeland. He shit himself. Sounded like a fart.
Or is it a cat?
No, it was his stomach, I think.
Okay, he's hungry.
What a delicious smell wafting up the stairs. Must be nearly time for breakfast. I better go down to Mr. Sholmes' suite and say good morning to the great detective and his flatmate. Don't mind the coughing, it's fine. I'm just gonna die.
List.
I mean, I'm gonna try to do Iris, but we'll see.
Okay.
Oh, Bruno, good. I was just about to call up to you, because I lost my voice earlier. The bacon's ready! I don't know where that voice came from, but yeah. My nose got plugged when I was trying to do it. Good morning, Iris. It smells delicious as usual. Before we eat, though, I have some news. I have a surprise. What are you?
Right, you put that in his. You forgot that you put that in his outfit on him.
I did. Shh, not another word, Mr. Naruhodo. I must smoke. This could be just the abstruse strudels thing from my pre-breakfast stagnation, repelling mental stimulation, my dear fellow. Good morning to you too, Mr. Sholmes. Ah, yes. I see. So that's it. Hello.
That was very close. Did not enjoy.
No. The truth is clear to me as day. My faculties of observation have revealed it again. What are you talking about? You, Mr. Naruhodo, you have this very morning met with a surprise. Well, is that not the case? Really, my dear fellow, it barely warrants explanation. I can't take him seriously now with that.
No, I can't.
Firstly, your hair is particularly unkempt, somewhat reminiscent of a bird's nest. Secondly, you have neglected to fasten the third button on your jacket. Clearly, when considered together, these two packs point to you having been flustered this morning. Can I talk now? But of course. Though I don't look for admiration, you understand. My hair is always like this. It's been this way since I first met you. Oh, it has. And the button was ripped off last night, if you remember. By you. Hurley, pull your button off.
That's kind of gay.
Yeah. Ah, yes, I recall the incident now. It was after supper, was it not? As the evening advanced, I picked up my violin and began to play the wailing notes of a haunting tune. But then, to my utter dismay, the third string snapped. Why did it have to happen? Why? Little wonder, then, that in my vexation, I grabbed the first button I saw and ripped it from its proper place. Well, I'd like to back now, please. It's troubling to me that I can't fasten my jacket. And it's troubling me that you expect me to know where it is. Somewhere thereabouts on the floor, one presumes. Helpful. What matters at the present time, my dear fellow, is simply whether or not my deduction was unerring. But Hurley, Bruno said it was when he came in, didn't he? I had a surprise this morning. Well, that really is a surprise. Yes, this man is the pride of the British Empire. Famous consulting detective, Mr. Sherlock Holmes. There can't be a single person in the world who doesn't know his name. Alright then, enough of this silly conversation. Come and eat this bacon before it gets cold. And I have a few new herbal tea for you to try too. My latest special blend. Does she know I'm sick?
Yes.
And here we have Iris Wilson, Mr. Shum's lodger and companion. Truly exceptional young girl, who's the author of a highly successful serialization here in London. Yes, The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, as published in Rance magazine. So, Mr. Naruhodo, won't you put aside of our misery? What surprised you this morning? Well, I received a letter from Japan, and I can't read. Oh, from Susie, you mean? What is it? Really? That's right, and she had some rather startling news, in fact. Intriguing indeed. Let me read it. You must tell us about it over breakfast. Oh yes, what fun. Okay, but I have to check the blackboard.
Yeah.
Yes, this is where you note down ideas, isn't it, Iris? What's the melting pot today? The blue carbuncle. Yes, it's from a case of theft that Hurley solved ages ago. The theft of a precious stone. The carbuncle's another name for garnet, you see. Especially if it's cut with a round top. Oh, really? And the garnet was blue, was it? Well, that's the thing. They're usually red. No blue garnets have ever been discovered. Oh. Who knows what the stolen gemstone actually was? That's the real mystery of the case. The proper Sherlock Holmes conundrum, huh? Okay. Is my button on the floor anywhere? I don't see it. Any shovels? I don't see any.
No buttons.
No buttons. Okay. This is the letter that arrived from Japan early this morning by international post. Oh, how lovely. Look at Susie's beautiful writing. I wish I could read it. And show, how is your judicial assistant faring, may I ask? She's very well, thank you. In fact, according to what she's written, she actually appeared as a lawyer at the Japanese Supreme Court and won a case. Oh, really? Oh, isn't she wonderful? A cut above your good self, my dear fellow. Won cases too, you know. Apparently, Mr. Natsume appeared in the trial as a witness. Natsume. No, I don't recall that name. Of course you do. We helped the man twice. You know, in those two cases that took place on Briar Road 6 months ago. The mustached, twitchy man with the somewhat feline eyes and the mustache. He didn't have too much mustaches, Hurley. Yes, who could forget those 2 cases? They made a very deep impression on me. Although, I must confess, the details are a little hazy now. A very deep impression they made on you, clearly. So, what was the startling news penned by Mr. Sato? Do you remember the case of the haunted lodgings, Mr. Sholmes? Yes, it's very interesting, you know. I don't feel entirely uncertain that a case of that nature did not occur. He's totally forgotten, then. Anyway, in her letter, Mrs. Sato asked that we reread over her case notes again and investigate further. Though it did take place half a year ago, for what purpose? Because of something that Mr. Natsume said to her, apparently. He suggested the real reason why she was called back to Japan so suddenly might have been something to do with that case of the haunted lodgings. Oh. Mr. Natsume's return to Japan. Mr. Sato's father questioned him about the case, she says, and something Mr. Natsume said to trouble Professor McToba, prompting him to send that telegram. Oh, that case, yes. It was very strange, wasn't it? Yes. And I had compiled the whole story into a nice, neat manuscript ready for publication, too. But then Hurley here was all funny about it, remember? He was very mean. That story must not be published, you said, very mysteriously as well. Really? I said that? Are you sure? Do you perhaps know something about it as well, Miss Sholmes? About why Miss Sato was suddenly told 4 months ago that she had to return to Japan? It's been 4 months now since we waved Susie off at the Dover. Oh god. It was such a shock, wasn't it? The way she suddenly announced that she had to go back to Japan. Indeed it was, due to a telegram she received from her homeland, I believe. That's right, telling her to return urgently. Yes, because her father had passed away. What? No. He was suffering from high fever, the cause of which was unknown. He's not dead. But according to this letter, the news about her father's fever was just a ruse. A ruse? So Susie's daddy lied to her so that she'd make the voyage back home. Why would he do that? I have to admit, I have absolutely no idea. But she believes it's almost certainly related to the case of the haunted lodgings. Summoning her back to Japan suddenly like that. I wonder what Mrs. Sato's father is hiding. Hurley, do you know what it's all about? Well, who can say? What? But you just said... Please, I have engagement with my dear fellow. My calendar is quite surprisingly full today. An astringent analysis of the matter would be excessive, I feel, even if I were quite at leisure. So, the man, the foot, the presence and absence, won't you, Iris? I will hurry, don't worry. See you later.
Okay. Further ado.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
He scuttled off rather quickly there. I think perhaps Professor McToba isn't the only person hiding something here. Sasaki-san was involved in 2 cases, but only one of them was forbidden from being published. By all people and Mr. Sholmes. I found them at last. And look, she's losing her voice. Iris, are they... The notes about the case, that's right. Susie and I compiled them together. The case of the haunted lodgings. Do you want to read them, Runa? No. I can't read. Absolutely not. Thank you, Iris. I have no idea what secrets could still be hiding in the shadows of the case. But perhaps if I read over the notes again, something might come to light.
Oh god.
That's the spirit. I have a gun. Read it to the gun point. And so... Iris and I decided to read over the case notes again together. Everything from what happened to our investigation, and that fierce battle in court that followed. Reliving every detail. I just need to find a clue, and I have all the time in the world. Because, of course, I'm no longer allowed to practice law in the courts of Great Britain. I
Why
wonder
not?
why.
I'm concerned.
I forgot to go check the shovel. Shit. I hope I can still do
Uh,
that.
Yeah,
6
I
months
hope
ago,
so.
a mysterious incident unfolded on the wintry streets of London.
Oh yeah, that
A
one.
young woman was found lying on the snowy pavement because she likes the snow of Briar Road with a knife in her back, and she likes knives in her back. Unfortunately, her life was spared. Wait, unfortunately, fortunately, her life was spared. But she was unconscious for several days following the incident. It took me a minute. The fog was thick, and so was I, and nobody saw her attack her butt. By a cruel twist of fate, a visiting Japanese student was walking behind her at the time and was duly arrested. And then he took a drink. That man was Sasaki-san, and the man who effected his arrest was Mr. Sholmes. Believing in our compatriot's innocence, Sato-san and I decided to represent Sasaki-san in court. And after a grueling trial of many twists and turns, we finally managed to prove his innocence.
First choice. Judent and
Jubilant.
Jubilant. And
Jubilation.
And jubilation. Jesus.
Was the
Words.
man's reaction after the trial, but his jubilant jubilation was short-lived.
Yep.
We received a telegram that Mr. Sholmes, from Mr. Sholmes the following morning. I have changed my outfit, dear boy. The victim of the Briar Road stabbing has regained consciousness. Hurry to Bart's at once. So Sato-san and I are summoned a handsome, and headed immediately to the hospital, okay? A handsome horse, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh.
There's a rat mouse.
Yeah.
I'm gonna name him Mickey.
Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. There you are at last. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Sholmes. I think not.
Oh.
You're late. What on earth took you so long?
Your telegram only arrived at 5 o'clock. Mr. Holmes. It's 20-minute ride to the hospital.
Yeah, I think I missed the going to the check on the shovel.
Shit.
Oh well. You're, that's right. It's 5:30 now. I think we made a very good time. The time is utterly irrelevant. The fact is, I have been waiting for what has been felt an eternity. Ha. In point of fact, I myself was awake at 4 this morning and stuff, and yeah, and feeling it was somewhat unjust that I alone had been aroused at such an hour, I sent one to you. Well, thanks for that. Anyway, you're here now, so the victim is over there. She's only just regained consciousness. We call her Mickey Mouse. Oh, okay. She's still around. You should introduce yourself, and I shall observe from here. So that's the lady that was found on the snow-covered pavement with a knife in her bag.
Her name is, yes, here we are. Miss Green.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Can you go back? Yeah.
Just a moment, ma'am. I can't.
Oh no, okay. Fuck, that sucks.
I thought I could. Like, I thought I had to go to the thing and then there, but apparently not.
Okay.
Mouse.
Oh.
Hold on. There we go.
There. A mouse, Mr. Hurdle, a nervous mouse.
Vermin in a hospital. That doesn't seem quite the best.
But it looks like a very healthy specimen, doesn't it? It's very plump.
He's cute. Not sure we can say that down to the excellence of this facility, if that's what you're thinking. Hey, what's this?
statue?
This rounded wooden figure isn't the most charming, is it?
I don't think that's a decoration, Mr. Naruto. It's an artist's mannequin. I believe he used one practicing sketching the human form in a different poses. Oh my god.
Really? It's not exactly what you call a typical figure of that purpose, though, is it?
No, I suppose not. I confess I've never seen one quite so full-figured before.
Yeah. Well, if you want to draw a full-figured person, it's the right tool for the job. What's this?
Photograph.
Look, there's a photograph in this frame here. Oh.
Oh. Oh yes, it's a picture of a young gentleman.
He looks to be about the same age as Miss Green, I would say. Perhaps the young woman's special to someone, do you think?
Oh, why, Mr. Naruto? I didn't know you had a sense for matters of the heart. Hot.
Not in the least. I sincerely said the first thing that I thought of. Hey.
Oh, there's also writing.
Oh, I didn't see that.
It's okay.
Good morning. Okay. Hello, I'm, Renosuke Naruto, from the Empire of Japan.
Oh, what was your knife? Was it your knife that, are you the man who...
No, I'm a lawyer.
I'm Susie.
Oh, God.
Nice to meet you. Was it your knife? Or you the one? Oh, no, assure you, I'm Mr. Naruto's assistant. We heard that you regained your recognized consciousness and wanted to come give you our best wishes.
The shovel's gonna bother me.
Best wish for me. Thank you.
At least I got the blackboard, though.
Yeah, it's
Olive.
olive. Yeah, I'm olive green. I'm an artist. Well, no, that's not right. Is it? What I mean, I'm trying to be an artist. Well, what I really mean is, I desperately want to be an artist.
Don't mind me while I open this drink.
No, it's okay. But the truth is, I don't have any talent. I'm trying to do fucking
No, you're
choir
doing good.
voice, but it's hard. Okay, I know I don't. It's no wonder I was stabbed in the back. Oh.
Yeah, I don't think that's related, actually.
No. Gosh, this young woman seems to bend over backwards to put herself down. Yep. I've been around people like that, though.
Yeah, seeing as we're here, we should ask her about what happened from her perspective, I suppose. To suddenly be struck in the back by a blade as you were walking down the pavement, walking up the road, I don't know. What a terrible experience you had, Miss Green.
It was so cold that day, and the fog was so thick, I couldn't see a thing. That was 4 days ago now, I think. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. I'm afraid you've been comatose all that time. Well, the case has been solved, hasn't it? Well, I've been here in hospital, I mean. Oh, God.
Oh, hello. Also, you can just say my coughs are the ambience of the hospital, by the way.
Yes.
Indeed it has, my dear madam. Spectacularly by none other than I, Herlock Sholmes.
Mr. Sholmes, as you well know, it was Mr. Naruto's hard work in court that solved the case, not you, bitch.
Rude. Are you yet to hear what happened, Miss Green?
Yes. I'm afraid so. A gentleman from the police force is supposed to be coming to fill me in shortly. Oh, I see. Me coming around seems to have made everyone practically busy. I'm so sorry. I should never have regained consciousness. That was selfish of me. Oh my god!
Okay.
Oh no, we're all so relieved that you're on the med. Miss Green, really, we are!
With that kind of attitude, maybe her surname should be Blue, not Green. She's Sadness. So, you're an artist, are you, Miss Green?
Oh no, I couldn't possibly claim that. I'm a fledgling artist at best. I mean, I'm a student of art, really, at the
Thorndike.
Academy of Fine Arts. Ichigo, you keep moving. Oh my, an Academy of Fine Arts? British? Great Britain is such a wonderful country! Oh my god!
Tell me, Miss Green, do you have livers in your livers? Do you live hereabouts?
Oh no, actually, I didn't serve it, but I have a little flat on Brixton Road.
I see. How very interesting.
Oh no, isn't it?
Brixton is home to... is some 10 stops away on the underground from here. And Thorndike Academy is a mere 3-minute walk from Brixton Town Center. Does that matter, Mr. Sholmes? Perhaps not, but Briar Road is far less salubrious part of town by comparison. Dwelt in by those of inferior means, including the maleficent Mr. Mustache.
What the fuck?
I don't know. Inferior means, I suppose Sasaki-san does fit the bill. Struck me as somewhat out of the ordinary for a young, fine art student to be walking down such a district. That's all. What's this? She suddenly clammed up.
Mr. Sholmes, you should be ashamed of yourself prying into a young maiden's private affairs. Like...
Oh dear me, do forgive me.
You don't mind. I'm being discharged shortly, so I need to pack up my things.
Oh yes, of course, we won't keep you. Thank you so much, Miss Green.
Oh,
okay.
Is there more? Is there more?
Is there more?
Is there Mr. Narrow Fodder here? Mr. Narrow Fodder? Okay.
Narrow Fodder, huh? Well, if you're looking for Naruhodo the lawyer, that's me, but...
Ah, yes, Mr. Narrow Fodder, good. This is for you. It's a message from a very saucy nutmeg.
Mr. Natsume sent a message to me?
Why would a policeman be delivering a message from Mr. Natsu?
Exactly, what's going on? What's the Scotland Yard constable doing playing delivery boy at a time like this in the morning? What are you waiting for? Let me see that. Oh. Oh, this is unexpected. Something wrong, Mr. Sholmes? Something wrong, Mr. Sholmes, he says. Have you not seen this note? No, how could I?
Okay, you just like took it from him.
It would seem that London's criminals have no intention of letting the great detective rest. A new case calls. A case of murder, no less. We must depart at once.
Murder?
Murder! Call a cab. Time is of the essence. But the trouble is, we've yet to read Mr. Natsume's note. I was thinking we ought to pay him a visit in the lodgings, which we did. That'll be entirely inconvenient.
Convenient? What do you mean?
It's all here in the note, my dear fellow. The murder we must investigate. It took place at Mr. Mustache's lodgings. Wait, what?
Oh, hello? Fart? Fair.
Something.
Fair us at once.
Just hail the ferryman. It's only yesterday that Sasaki-san was in court and we were dispelling doubts about his innocence. Now the very next day, he gave it away. There's a murder at the man's own address. He may very well be in the unluckiest man alive. Or so it seemed to us at the time, but we were soon to discover it was worse than we thought.
Alright, there was those other munchkins.
The other munchkins? Okay.
Those other people we saw in the previous case that were like,
Oh, yeah.
we live in this flat too.
Yep.
Yep, those motherfuckers.
What on earth?
Oh my, the gentleman is deceased without question. He's dead, he's dead! Welcome to Mr. Naruto Square.
Mr. Natsume.
He burped. Oh my, why is this happening? Why to me? I only just got off my court yesterday. I was finally home after so many days of misery. 2 days of misery.
Okay.
More than one. And then I woke up and the next day to this no early bird should catch a worm like this. Woofo. Woofo?
Okay.
More worm without wiggle. Okay.
I see you're in high spirits again this morning, Mr. Mustache.
No, not the horrible Herlock Holmes.
He hates him so much.
Oh yeah. Show off yourself the door. I never intend you. He invited you in. No, get the fuck out. Mr. Shows came here with us. I'm quite sure he'll be able to help you, Mr. Natsume. Whatever.
I'm entirely at your disposal, Mr. Mustache. What I can do for you?
I think they just hate each other.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm here. Here they are already. The busybody is.
Ah, Inspector Gregson, what a pleasant surprise.
Just get a room then. Pleasant, is it? Gives me heartburn every time I see your face at the crime scene shows. Is it maybe you ate fries?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's not how you open a can, but that's how I opened a can.
No, stop opening cans. How dare you? I deduce,
I'm
Inspector, that your heartburn as a result of your excess consumption of fried food.
There we go, we're right.
Good morning, Inspector.
This is a crime scene. Don't you go touching anything. Nothing. Don't steal anything.
Not even myself?
Don't touch yourself.
Good morning to you too, Sunshine. I really can't go back. Holy shit.
No.
Does not want me to.
You had one moment.
Just the one fucking time. Okay. I guess... Look at you.
Boy, I said hands off, you're gonna mess up my crime scene.
Oh, no, I just wanted to look, that's all.
No chance. I know you're kind. You'll mess it up just by looking at it.
Someone's in a bad mood. There's certainly some bad in here, isn't there? Alright, sounds like I'd better talk to the inspector first and try to curry some favor.
Okay.
I'll steal your fries. So, Inspector, what was the victim's name? Who was he?
A little bitch. Mr. William
Shamsphere?
Okay. He was a lodger here. A little gay too. As you can probably tell, he was an actor, a bit of a dead loss, as it has, or happened, or just dead. He's just dead. Mr. Shamsphere? It was landlord, old Mr. Gerard, and the other lodger, Mr. Nasir, who found him. The fella didn't rise at his usual hour, so Gerard got worried and kicked the door down. Of course he did.
How do we know he's just not acting dead? If he's an actor. But doesn't Mr. Garadeb have a bad leg?
You're right there. It was a Japanese hunchback over there who actually did the kicking.
Really? Soseki-san?
The victim was pretty hard up. It seems even down some time inside for petty crimes. He had no money, no place to go, and no friends. His only acquaintances were the people in the house. A miserable life and a miserable end to it.
So what exactly is Mr. Natsumi doing here? He's not involved in the investigation, so shouldn't you have sent him away from the crime scene?
Well, I'm not saying it's because the fellow looks odd or anything, or that he acts suspicious. But I thought it would be prudent to take a statement from the culprit. I mean, cohabiter.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
So they're already saying he's a culprit.
You nearly said culprit there, didn't you?
Oh dear! Mr. Narasuk appears to be under suspicion again, like...
Certainly seems that way. He does just come across as such an odd fellow, doesn't he?
Poor man. How unfortunate. Anyway, I can't say much until the coroner gets here. But I don't think the fella's been a Lagire that long, and the body's still warm.
Even if the inspector would allow it, I don't think I could bring myself to touch a dead body.
I'd do it.
I could. Oh, there's stuff down there, but... Okay. Oh, what's that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, he's in the way.
Nope, so just him.
Yeah. What a terrible thing to have happened.
Yeah, it's only arrested before the incident on the pavement. Yes, aside. And then, I finally regain my freedom. It starts happening all over again. Endless existence. The existence of
excruciating
experiences. Okay.
So the victim lived here on the ground floor, and your room is just one story above, isn't it?
Yes, that's right. In a way, we were neighbors, I suppose.
So did you know the victim? Were you friends? Did you have friends?
I don't have friends.
Okay. What's the matter with Soseki-san now? It's an innocent enough question, wasn't it? Why does he seem so shaken by it?
Well, so see, he wasn't a complete stranger. Did he ever invite me to his room? No. Oh my honor, I swear it. Oh, what an extreme reaction! You're probably wishing you never asked now, aren't you, Mr. Naruto? We found him here. I felt arrested, which is why I sent word asking you to come. Through the inspector over there. Oh. Why is her like over there?
What? Oh, God, I didn't see him. What is he doing?
He's posing.
Mr. Shelms, what are you doing? Ha, you need to only observe to know my dear fellow investigating naturally. There's nothing natural about that pose.
No. Mr. Charles, have you made some miraculous discovery?
Patience, my dear madam. Patience, we've not been here in this room for 5 minutes. So far, all I've managed to deduce is what actually happened.
Oh my goodness. But is that everything we need to know, Mr. Charles?
No, now that you propose the idea, I believe one could indeed see it that way. At the present time, I've managed to draw 2 incontrovertible conclusions. The first, that there was a physical struggle here last night in which the victim was fought for his life.
Ah! Ah!
Mr. Natsume, what's wrong? It's something that Shom said is significant somehow.
What do you mean? Forgot I ever was here.
And my second conclusion is that there was a poison lingering in the air here last night that passed the victim's lips.
Nonsense.
Alright, Mr. Natsume, what are you reacting so extremely to Mr. Shom's deductions?
No, please. But I'm not here. Invisible,
Ineffable.
ineffable, inscrutable? Was it
Yeah.
inscrutable? Infinite. Okay. Significant.
Impossible to ignore.
Yeah. You must tell us everything, Mr. Jones. Spare no details.
But of course, let the theatrical tragedy before us be unraveled by my great deductions, presented for your pleasure in 2 acts. I've had some truly outstanding great deductions from Mr. Shum in the past. No doubt this will be no exception. What miracles will be unfolded before our eyes this time? So, my dear fellows, for your delight and wonder, let the curtain rise. For Sherlock Sholmes, Logic and Reasoning Spectacular Act 1.
Oh my god, this is so funny.
Careful observation of the victim reveals to us the events that transpired in this disconsolate room last night. Foam at the mouth of the deceased clearly indicates the use of poison. Next to the victim, we notice a large dining plate which contains, you observe, 1/2 of a sizable bar of soap, meaningful, indubitably. Why is the soap set so perfectly upon the dish, like the victim's Last Supper? In fact, yes. Could it be that the man was about to eat it? Of course, the fork reveals the answer. It appears that the young man's appetite was his undoing. And then I fought myself. Taking up arms in the form of his cutlery, the victim engaged in a deadly battle for his life. Yet the struggle against the hunger was in vain, for in the end he couldn't resist devouring the slippery feast. But London's foul soap is besmirched by foul poison. Yes, the victim's life was claimed by poison that tainted the contents of this plate. Soap and the lather about the young man's mouth are too perfectly matched to ignore. Cause of death was clearly intoxication due to excessive ingestion of foul soap. Though personally I have a great interest for the taste of foul candle wax, of course. He changed outfits very quickly.
He did. Suicide or murder?
Cause of death and identified was proceeded to Act 2, where we ponder the next question. Am I sexy? Was this suicide or murder? The audience will recall that the death occurred during the victim's Last Supper. With Jesus. Did the man dine and die alone? The single teacup suggests the answer. To draw a conclusion on such meager evidence would be foolish, however, certainly. The careful criminal could... He's bothering me with that face. His own cup to cover his tracks. Well, allow me to lift the veil of doubt, my dear fellow. Indeed, what reveals the answer, of course, is the broken lock. Though forced open now at the time of the incident, this door was locked. And the sole key was in the victim's pocket. In other words, when the victim consumed the poison, he must have been alone. Alone with his inferior soap, from whence wafted an inferior scent. And with that acrid aroma lingering in the air, the victim met his end in tragic solitude. We can take comfort only in the fact that the soul was cleansed on its way to the hereafter. Thus concludes the final act of the Herlock Sholmes' great detection.
He's like, did I do good?
Num nums.
Rufus like, what the fuck did
Now I
we just
want
watch?
fries.
I know. It looks so good.
There's just one thing, Mr. Sholmes. You are disposed to identify just one thing on it, you, Mr. Nahodo. Pray, what concerns you? Well, no matter how hungry he was, do you really think the man would have eaten soap? It is quite apparent that this man had barely a penny to his name. It is a curious thing, but to one destitute, soap can suddenly appear quite irresistible, appetizing.
How extraordinary!
In truth, I have tried a little soap myself in the past. Bath salts. You've eaten it, you mean? My dear fellow, it was some time ago now. My postulation was that it would cleanse my gut. I mean, it probably did. Made you shit everywhere. As I writhed nagging on the floor and spilt the contents of my stomach, yes, I believe it did. The experience taught me a valuable lesson. Soap is quite poisonous. I mean, in large quantities, yes, but...
Yes, but there's candy, though, that's made out of soap.
It has an unpleasant taste and leads to great discomfort. In summary, I cannot recommend it. Believe me, I wouldn't eat it, even if you did.
There's something that troubles me as well, actually.
Oh, what's that?
It's Mr. Nutsai.
Nutsai? Nutsai, okay.
Nutsai. He's eating Nutsai, really. Nutsai. Nutsai. Can't help noticing him stuttering and creeping out of the corner of my eye, like he's a little bit. As if Mr. Sholmes' detections touched a nerve somehow. No. Sense. Oh, chinch.
Well, that clenched teeth episode didn't last.
Ugh. I think judging by Mr. Ness's reaction... Jesus. The great detective's deduction may need some gentle corrections in order to reach the actual truth, because why not?
Yes, Mr. Sholmes' observations and deductions are sometimes a little too sharp. He tends to hit the nail on the side of the head and drive it into an outburst angle, and then he throws in some sick beats. When he does that, it falls on us to straighten things out. Alright then, let's see what we can do.
Yes, we must pick out the keywords in Mr. Sholmes' quite brilliant deductions. And strictly exchange them from something that makes a little more sense. Then we can do that. If we can do that, we can do anything. I'm sure we'll arrive at what Mr. Sholmes meant to say in the first place, because he's crazy.
I'm crazy.
On the...
In that case, are you ready for the second performance of the day? Once again, my dear fellows, for your continued delight and wonder, let the curtains rise. For Herlock Sholmes, logic and reasoning spectacular. Act 1. And, yep, we're transpired in the room. And then he's like, I have rabies. And then Natsume's like, yeah, you do. And then, that's not soap, that's butter.
It does look like butter.
Yeah. Why does soap look like butter? Who knows? But he really wanted to eat that soap butter. I mean, they both go down smoothly, probably, but not the same. We can't deny that the fork implies the man was eating something, or about to eat something.
Yes, that's true. If I were to decide to eat some soap, I should prefer to use a fork than to attempt it with chopsticks.
And of course, only half of the bar of soap is left on the plate.
But might there not be some other explanation?
Is it on the floor? Because I feel like he couldn't have eaten that much. Like,
Yeah, something material that proves whether or not the man really ate some soap.
Let's see. Oh, yep, there it is.
Oh, yep.
Look at it. Look, there's more soap on the floor here. Mr. Shamspear must really have loved that stuff.
It's not. Let's not jump to conclusions, Mr. Harden. Look closely at his soap. The soap. Do you see that it would fit together perfectly with the half bar soap on the table?
What the? How can that be?
I think that they are two halves of the same bar that broke apart. Okay.
Should I present it then? Other piece of soap.
Take that!
Damn, my outfit's cool. Could it be that the man was about to eat it? Of course, the other piece of soap reveals the answer. It being the other half of the soap on the table, in short, the victim was not eating soap at all. But it's obvious, really, for the depths of hunger could drive any man to attempt to eat soap. Even I, with my unquenchable thirst for practical knowledge, took only a single bite. But the begs question of how the man was poisoned, because there's no sign of any food on the table. An excellent observation, Mr. Naruto, and the one furnishes us with the answer received. The tea?
Yeah. Oh god, is he gonna punch the poison away?
Fucking right. Yes, the victim was claimed by poison, yep. And the contents of the plate. Mr. Shum's still pushing the soap argument then.
Perhaps it's suggesting the man licked the soap rather than ate it?
And if soap in London is that poisonous, I don't think I want to be washing my hands with it.
Yeah.
There are no signs of any food in this room at all.
Of course food isn't the only thing that passes people's lips, is it? Yeah, because it was like there's the empty...
Should I...
Look at it?
Yes, a Western vessel for the serving of infusions of dried tea leaves.
It's a teacup, Mr. Naruto, as you well know. Stop putting us on airs.
What? Okay.
It's empty.
So we've already established the victim wasn't eating soap when he died. However, there's significant evidence to suggest he was drinking tea.
My thoughts exactly. Because, yeah, look at over there. You look at that? Oh, no.
No.
Oh, just the teacup? Okay.
Yeah.
Can't look at what's on the floor yet. Floor table.
The floor table. Yes, the victim's life was claimed by poison that tainted the teacup. Indeed, cups have been the vessel of choice of practicing poisoners over the centuries. And it would appear that the victim drank every last drop. There's no sign of food anywhere in the room. Which leads us to the immutable conclusion. Cause of death was clearly intoxication due to the ingestion of poison contained in the teacup. Cause of death identified, we proceed to Act 2, where we ponder the next question. Okay. Yep. Did the man die and die alone? The single teacup suggests the answer.
Okay.
The Western vessel for infused hot drinks again. It's already featured heavily in our deduction so far.
Yes, we can imagine that shortly before his death, Mr. Shamspear was having a drink of tea. A hot tea. There would be nothing remarkable about that, but what troubles me
is Mr. Natsumi's reaction when he heard Mr. Shelm suggest it. There's more to this deduction than it seems.
Yes, we must cause excited in the scene of the crime again for some more clues. Okay.
Oh, wait, no, that's just a shadow
now
over there.
can we? Oh,
Yeah,
there.
that's
Teacup in his...
Oh,
And
I didn't even see that. It's another Western vessel for infused.
it's a teacup! Oh, it too is empty.
And given that he's actually this one holding he has a hand.
We can assume that this is the cup from which Mr. Shamsir was actually drinking.
But if that's the case, this changes everything. Everything we've deduced now is turned on its head. I have a bad feeling about this. I almost want to say it.
Yes, I know exactly how you feel. Now I'm coughing.
You
Oh, God.
are.
Take that!
Okay.
Did the man die alone? The other teacups just answer. Yes, there are two teacups in this room all along.
Yeah.
In other words, this is a strong indication that at the victim's last supper, there was a guest. At the very least, we can say now with certainty that somebody else was here in the room last night deking. He was deking tea.
What are you talking about? Utterly, unbelievably, unjustly unreasonable.
To draw a conclusion on such meager evidence would be foolish, however, certainly. In which case, what we can deduce about this possible guest at the table will allow me to lift the veil of doubt, my dear fellow. You mean to say you know who exactly was in the room at the time of the victim's death? Indeed, what reveals the answer of the course is the broken lock. I'm not sure I like where this deduction is going now.
I'm afraid it's too late to go back to the hell. Wait,
Halcyon?
Halcyon days of eating too much soap. Okay.
But the identity of the guest who was in here last night and when the victim passed away is something I have yet a bad feeling about.
Well, you can try to ignore your feelings, but we cannot ignore the truth, Mr. Naruto.
No, I suppose not. Time to look around again. So there's that, but... Oh, there's glasses? No, okay, no, never mind. It doesn't want me to look at those.
Oh, books?
What's the books? First glance seems that the only things in this room are the makeshift stage and the costumes. I overlooked these 3 books initially.
I wonder what they are. Let's see the titles read. The picture of
Monsieur Lecoq.
Lecoq. Yep. 1 minute. Hold on. Go away. I couldn't fucking read that because 1 minute came up. A meal for
Gabro.
Gabro.
It's French, but I'm like pronouncing it with a different accent. Wait, I'm sure I've heard those titles before.
It could just be an incredible coincidence, but they're the exact same 3 books that Mr. Nazar purchased the other day. Yeah.
What? Yes, on the other day of the unfortunate accident when Miss Green was stabbed. Zaki-san he went to a bookshop.
The 3 files are here in the room for the victim.
Yet Mr. Natsumi claims never have been there before.
So it was the books that did it.
What does this mean? What do you think? It's the books.
I don't know what to make of it.
Okay. I'm gonna present the books. Question mark? I mean, there's also this, but...
That's just...
Books. Indeed, what reveals the answer, of course, is the pile of familiar books. Quite so. Do you want to buy these books from me? It's the link to the truth. Mr. Natsumi purchased the books 4 days ago at the second-hand bookshop.
That's a convenience.
In that case, you'll be able to bring the same 3 titles from your own room, will you not?
The very moment.
No, this
yeah.
very moment.
No,
because I paused, because yeah.
I know, it took me for a moment. No, never, non-negotiable.
If you can't bring your own copies here, it proves that these 3 books are in fact yours.
Oh, he's doing some wild,
Having purchased the books 4 days ago and returned to your lodgings, you were arrested the very next day. So you could conceivably have bought the books here on the evening, but you never mentioned that. In other words, you could only have brought these 3 books here to the victim's room. Okay! Whee! Last night, having returned to your lodgings after the trial concluded at the Old Bailey. And then he died. In short, there's only one possible conclusion. The victim died here in this room last night as a result of the poisoning. And the same night, the victim had a visitor. Santa. And not visitor. Was you. I know they were gonna say that, so I was like, timed it.
Fucking great, though.
This concludes the final act of Sherlock Holmes' Great Deduction.
Does it, though?
I changed my clothes very quickly. I'm constipated.
He is. Not again, not again, not again, not again, not again.
Noggins.
Noggin. Well then, it's Naze. See, you are under arrest. It would appear you're gonna have to accompany me down to the yard again. Wait. Hold your horses. Yes. Door, key, lock, empty, entry, exit, entry, impossible.
He's so flushed, being even stranger than normal.
What? You think that's an alibi? You should have just made a copy. What? You live in some building after all, you'd have plenty of opportunity, I'm sure. But misery me. I almost said marry me. Sorry, sir. You get your chance to get your side of the story later.
The facts speak for themselves, Mr. Mustache.
You horrible Sherlock Holmes.
He really has found himself in our tribal now, hasn't he?
Come now. No dilly-dally. Outside there's Kragan waiting.
A Kragan?
A Kraken waiting. I'll consider for murder, her Esquire. I never imagined I'd be in this position again, but you have to help me, please, please, please. I'm innocent.
I'm part of the reason why you're going to jail now, son. Alright, understand. We'll come to your cell later and talk about it.
One more thing.
Oh, yeah?
My poor little kitty cat. Please give him his breakfast for me.
And so, his evil curse is still apparently unbroken. Saseki-san found himself once again the prime suspect in a case of murder. Because of him. Thanks to the incriminating deduction of the great detective. I mean, we did that, but okay. My dear fellow, the honor belongs to you. Yeah. Well, at least that means Inspector Gregson is no longer here. We can examine the crime scene in more details now and touch dead bodies.
Okay, let's go touch dead bodies, of course!
What?
I'm gonna touch this dead body so hard. Have you forgotten what the inspector mentioned before? It was the landlord, Mr. Garber, who discovered that Mr. Sham to be here.
Ah, Mr. John Garrett, yes.
I thought we could find him in his sitting room on the top of the floor, as usual.
Right, we must remember to go and talk to him later then. I go back to... No, not yet. Stop it. Damn it! I really did miss it.
Oh, poor man, so young to die. He suppose it was a very painful death, being poisoned as he was.
I don't know. All I can do now is hope that he'll be reborn to be a better life.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I wonder, do you think that putting our hands together in a Japanese prayer will help Roberta's soul?
Sorry. Where'd she get that book at?
A reference at the ready for just as such occasion as this, actually. She has her purse right there. This book is entitled The Beginner's Guide to Praying for the Departed, the British Way.
But she took it out of her armpit because she's supposed to have long
right, so it's in her
sleeves.
armpit.
Yeah.
Oh, funny. I just reread it now. One moment.
That's what I was talking about, because she took it out of her armpit.
Right.
Yeah. That's quite smart in that book, isn't there?
She... Yeah. It's like floorboard is...
Oh, there it is.
What's this? Bitches.
Looks like part of an envelope, I think.
I think you may be right. Perhaps it was torn off if the letter was opened. Oh my god.
Is that significant?
My burps think it is. Well, it's a little out of place. Perhaps when you look around the room, you find more. There's no sign of letter. Oh, the rest of the envelope in the back, is there?
She's right.
Yet, here we have the torn off end of an envelope. Just strikes me as unusual.
I agree. We'd better take a look to take this just in case.
Oh god.
Okay.
I'm wondering why they think this is such a weird case, because so far it's weird, but it's not, like, dangerous. Anything around?
I'm not seeing anything.
Oh. No.
I mean, I can investigate it, but I don't think it has anything to do with this. I think it's just, like, context.
Okay, anything over here? Nothing?
No. Let's go talk to them.
The prison.
Mm-hmm.
You come back up here if you desire. Okay, it's February.
Where again? The eccentric landlord's eccentric floor of eccentricness.
We're here because Mr. Garrett, the one who discovered the incident this morning. Don't forget. Oh my, you chaps.
Yes. Good morning, sir.
Thank you for your cooperation in court yesterday.
It was quite a trial. As much as Mr. Garrett as anyone, really.
Straight back here after all the business at the Valley yesterday. Didn't expect to wake up to more bally nonsense this morning. I wonder if you wouldn't mind telling us exactly what happened, Mr. Garrett. Yes, I suppose you mean to know all that the dead loss of an actor kept in the ground floor room.
Those are exactly Inspector Gregson's words, weren't they?
No, let me stand.
Wait, I have... where is it? Move. Hold on. There was something I didn't look at. Yerg. This.
Oh, you know. We see from the outside. The window's completely bricked up. Hit a message of the former window text Cartons had to pay.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Since they, in Great Britain, I mean, making people pay for a number of windows they had in property, that's extraordinary.
It's hard to think of the poor having to block up their windows just to avoid unaffordable attacks. Oh,
What is it, Miss Sato?
if you look closely, a number of the bricks are loose. Yep.
Oh yes, it looks as though amateur has broken out a few of them here. Was it Mr. Shakespeare, Samsphere? I don't know who did it. I wonder, being the lodger, renting this room, and resenting it.
Oh, look at this, Mr. Naruto. On that side, there's a little ledge. And there's something on it. Or soap.
What outside?
Or is it butter?
Soap butter.
Bird, so good aside. You see, you can feel it through this gap.
It did snow last night. It would be cold. But more importantly, what is on the ledge out there? What are those snow-covered lumps? Some more bars. Oh. Soap. What are bars of soap doing lined up on the ledge outside the window?
I have no idea. But the pair of them look rather charming like that.
Still, that's very strange, isn't it? Bars of soap lined upside the window with drugs. I think perhaps we should take one. There are two of them after all.
Oh dear, I suppose we could. Oh, what's this? Look here at the soap. Like, to see in the middle there. There's a patch that's different color. It's sort of transparent, but
some sort of fancy design, I suppose, on the Great Britain.
Yeah, it looks like a
Hinamato.
hero flag of trade, doesn't it? How wonderful. It's probably a very expensive brand.
Expensive, that's what it's doing in the ramshackle old room. Okay.
Suspicious. So maybe that's a suspicious is the soap.
Yeah.
One of the teacups that Mr. Shamster and his guest drank from last night. But don't go drinking from them, Mr. Naruto. There's bitter poison inside.
I'm not planning on drinking any, don't worry. Anyway, the cups are both empty.
That's true. So, one was Mr. Shakespeare's, and the other must be the one that Mr. Natsu was drinking from.
But Sasaki-san wasn't poisoned, of course. Perhaps we should take these so we can examine them in more detail later.
Okay, just steal the pretty cups.
Yes.
They're ours now.
Okay, I think that was all.
Okay.
Yeah. Should we go back there, or should we...
Talk to him, or to the road, to the prison, to the yard, to the...
Well, I'm not here yet. But... There's nothing here.
No.
Okay.
Maybe there'll be something later.
Yeah. Okay. Converse. Must have been a real shock for you this morning. I hear that you discovered what happened.
Yeah, well, then the helpless actor chap rise at 5 o'clock, sharp every morning without fail. But at 5:30 this morning, he still hadn't lit the gas. So I went down and knocked on his door, but no body answer. And that's when you broke into his room by kicking down the door. Well, I called on that rum-looking Japanese chap to do the grunt work, of course. Of course.
Wasn't a little premature to kick the door down. The man could have just overslept by half an hour.
That's very true, Mr. Naruto. If 30 minutes of sleeping warrant such behavior, I'd have to kick your door down every morning.
Okay.
Better to be safe than sorry and all that.
Is it just me, or is he avoiding our gaze now all of a sudden?
Except that it was a very sorry situation indeed that you found on the far side of the door.
Victim's name is Mr. Shamsbury, I believe. Is that right?
Yes, William Shamsbury took the ground floor room 3 months ago now. And how would you describe him? In a word,
Destitute.
destitute. Destitute? I don't know what that word is, but okay. Well, let's face it, the only redeeming feature of that room is the cheap rent. Everyone wanting to live in a place like that is either broke or has a bodily screw loose.
So hard to choose which category Sasaki-san would fall into.
Mr. Naruto, that's a little rude.
Oh, okay.
He was doing research as well.
Research into what?
Shakespeare, of course, Shakespeare. Read a few plays of the old Rome myself, you know? Romeo and Hamlet and all that. Yes, William Shakespeare is England's most highly regarded classical playwright and author. He is known as
Sao.
Sao in Japanese, so you know, many of his works have already been translated.
Seems incredible that Shakespeare was short to Sao, though someone was too heavy-handed there. There were a lot of costumes in the victim's room, actually, wasn't there?
Of course, Mr. Natsu is a scholar of English literature as well. Imagine he and Mr. Shamsir would have had much in common. God.
Shakespeare interpretation disagreement leads to shocking murder. Let's hope it's not that.
Mr. Naruto, really? How rude.
Okay. After Mr. Natsume's trial yesterday, you came straight back here, I believe, didn't you? Did you notice anything strange between then and this morning?
Well now, it must have been about 6 in the evening by the time I got home. Snow was coming down rather heavily as I remember, and it was completely dark already. That failed actor chap was out at the time.
Mr. Garadep noticed there was no light from his room or something, I suppose.
Couldn't summon the energy for anything much, so I just sat in front of the fire up here. It was after 8 before Shamsir got back. And the chap was up until past 1 in the morning, I'll have you know that. Suppose he met his end sometime after that. I was asleep by then, so I rather in the dark there.
Well, thank you. That was very illuminating. Is everything alright, Mrs. Sato?
Well, I was just thinking it's a little strange, that's all. Mr. Garib, you were up here in your room all evening, if I'm understanding correctly? Not a big fan of stairs, not with the blessed leg. Then, how is it that you seem to know the price movements of your tenant on the ground floor, I mean?
Oh. That's a very good point. can't imagine that you would hear noises from the ground floor all the way up here. Does this mean this man liked to spy on his tenants? Is that it?
Say, I don't know what we're thinking, but it's a holy outrage. I'm ex-military, don't you know? I don't go around spying on my tenants, why would I? Then how did you know, Mr. Garrett? It's the gas, woman. The gas tells me everything.
Okay. The gas? Hold on. I was also looking at the achievements, and it was like... I'm gonna check on something before I talk to him.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I examine this again? Yes, I can. Oh, she's just typing away.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, this is where you note down ideas and errors. So it's on the blackboard today. Back up, Bruno. What is this? God. Oh, I'm just playing around with the ideas for the title of my next month's installment. Another idea I had was the barrel cornet. I'm really torn about which one to use. What do you think, Bruno? Anything but buck up, Bruno, obviously. I suppose you're right. I tell you what, I'll surprise you with it. You'll have to wait until the next 2 months or something, I don't know. So many sleepless nights. Okay.
Funny.
But I still can't go to this.
No.
Because it says that I can go back to it before the next thing happens, but...
Not letting you. Not yet.
No. Okay. Last thing on this thing.
Maybe after we finish this conversation.
I wonder. What on earth do you mean, sir? I'm dying. How can the gas tell you anything, let alone everything?
Well, as you're probably aware, the gas is supplied to the building by pipes.
Yes, I had more or less worked that out.
Every room in the building is connected by a single pipe to the gas main outside. And the gas company supplies gas to the property via the main. Okay.
Yes, I understand that too.
Let me see if I can explain. Let's say I want to light the gas lamps up here. What do you suppose would happen?
Well, obviously the room would get brighter.
Exactly. And at the same time, the lights in all the other rooms of the house would dim for a moment.
What? They dim. Why?
Perhaps it could be because when you light a gas lamp, it briefly uses more gas than usual. And that reduces the amount of gas in the pipe with the other lamps that are connected to it. That might explain why the other lamps dim momentarily, Momentarily. Jesus.
Yes, of course, because everything connected to a single supply pipe.
Is that supposed to happen, though? It sounds rather undesirable. Jolly good point. Fact is, the gas company's pipes in these parts are pretty hopeless, long worn out. Yeah. They barely got any gas in them to start with. Opposite, also true. Of course, extinguished lamps up here, and they go brighter in the rest of the house.
Ah, right, I see. So by watching the flickering of the lamps in one room, you can determine what's happening elsewhere.
You got it. Oh, of course, because when people come back home in the evening and before they go to sleep at night, guaranteed to do is either light or put out their lamps and fires.
Clever.
In point of fact, the room on the ground floor and the other above use slightly different amounts of gas. By watching the lights in here closely, I can work out almost exactly what's going on in the whole house. A little creepy. Gosh! that's fascinating, Mr. Gary. Absolutely fascinating. Of course she finds it fascinating. Oh well, nothing to it, really.
And I can't really say what's going to help us with the case either. I'd like to know. That's why Mr. Garrett was so interested in what his tenants are up to in the first place. I feel like there's more to it than just idle curiosity. Okay,
Can we go...
I mean, there's that, but...
Go back to your room now?
Can I? No. Okay,
No. What are your thoughts?
Is there more that I can look at here?
Oh, maybe the lamp? No. Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Oh, we can.
This is a gas wall light, isn't it? It must be connected to a gas pipe to the wall.
Gas lights! A gas stove! London really is a city of gas! Gas, gas, gas everywhere!
But now that I think about it, Mr. an open fire on top, didn't they? And stuff, and yep.
Oh yes, you're right. I don't recall seeing a gas stove up there.
Well, I much prefer a real fire anyway. It's much so cozier.
It is cozier. Okay, what else? Anything? Oh, thing's locked right there.
What thing?
That's the gas. Yeah.
And here we have another disproportionately large machine that looks like a meter of some kind.
This is a gas meter, I think. It seems that this is in this district, the residents pay for gases. They use it with coins.
I see. Now you pointed out. I can see that there's a slot just there. It looks like would take a coin. So you mean if you put a coin in here?
That's right. That would buy you about 2 hours of gas for lights and heating.
So if you're a poor person with no money, you'd have to sleep in the freezing cold.
Yes, or if you were a scatterbrain with no change because you forgot to exchange your money at the bank.
Thank goodness there's no meter in our office.
Looking like you're having a snoop around, Oh,
hello.
Yep.
Inspector Gregson, back so soon.
After I threw the little Japanese fella in the clinic, I went in and reported this to the investigation division. In 5 minutes' time, this place will be cornered off by the yard.
Oh, I see. Well, we better be leaving then.
Oh, Mr. Jose must be, feeling very low. Being back in the past again? Yup. Oh my god, that's...
Hello? I'm sure... Yep.
What's wrong, Mr. Naruto? Ah! Yep. His like... I think I was,
okay.
out, brief candle. Let's put a walking shadow, a poor player. I'm concerned with this man. That starts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. See. Now, how south the next part? It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Okay. Indeed. A happy day.
Okay. His leg butt broken. What? Walking Dead.
I'm concerned. The fella isn't dead at all.
Yeah, I fucking knew it.
Yeah.
What was that nonsense you were saying, though?
Probably some weird shit. I think Yes, it was from William Shakespeare's Macbeth. That's only from Act 5, Scene 5, of 5.
Shakespeare. So it was that the victim, Mr. William Shakespeare, came back to life. The man had indeed been poisoned. It transpired that it hadn't killed him. He was taken by the emergency carriage to a nearby hospital for treatment. And Inspector Gregson evicted us from the scene of the crime, whatever that now was.
So now are we at home?
I hope so.
Oh no.
Oh, there's a man looking in the brick wall over there.
Whatever do you think will happen now?
Good question. What a strange situation for Mr. Natsume, arrested for murder and then the victim came back to life.
I think perhaps the victim was never dead in the first place. Yeah, no shit. But it seems very likely that Mr. Shakespeare did consume poison as we deduce. But was it an accident, attempted suicide, or attempted murder? Until the truth can be established, I imagine the police will keep Mr. Natsume in custody.
I suppose so. Let's hope it doesn't come to anything more than a night in the cells. Oh, what's this? What's that man doing over there? What's he trying to see into Saki-san's lodgings?
I don't know. Is something wrong, Mr. Oda?
Excuse me, could we have a word?
Oh no. He's off.
He just ran off. He dabbed.
I feel sure that I've seen that man somewhere before. Where was it? In the very street.
I do hope, but I don't remember. Also, okay, so I just noticed this in the back. It says William Robbins.
Oh, it does.
It's supposed... I think it's Robin Williams. But backwards.
Okay.
Was it Robin Williams? Yeah. Something like that. Well, we've done as much investigating here as we can, I think. Perhaps we ought to go to the prison and speak with Miss Natsume again.
Good idea.
Can I go home yet? Oh my god, I can. Is there more on the blackboard, though? Just in case.
Mm-hmm.
No, okay.
No, it's already checked. Okay. Upstairs.
Yep. I still just wonder if I missed the first one, though. If this is even gonna matter at this point.
Yeah.
Or if I couldn't go there, too. Perhaps we should put the spade away somewhere.
There's not a spade in there, son. It's a shovel.
No, shovels are for digging. That's for scooping up loose material. It's a spade.
No, spades are for digging. That's for scooping up loose material. It's a shovel.
She's gonna stare at me. What does it really matter, does it?
You're so right, Nara-san. We must score over such trifles.
On reflection, then I'll leave the spade where it is.
Yes, I think that's for the best. We may need a shovel when we're working in the garden.
Okay.
Oh my God,
I think we're good.
To the prison.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Is he gonna leave it again?
God.
Look, Mr. Hodo. Mr. Dose, have the police finished questioning you now? Look and see Mr. Naruto Esquire.
Oh, yeah.
What is he? Tell me. Is he here to hunt me?
Let me guess. You're talking about Mr. Shelms.
He actually calls himself a great detective, Mr. Nessie, not a ghost. But his detection, they're not all of his words. They left me. I'm cursed, tell you.
Well, that sort of hurts.
Credit where credit is due, Mr. Naruto. You were heavily involved in the production, too.
Yes, moving on. Anyways, I have to pee. We have some wonderful news.
No.
Can I pee on you?
The that we all thought was dead has come back to life again.
Because I peed on him. My best friend brings people back to life. If he eats soap, what else does he do in his spare time? Now, in the absolutely worst case, you could only be tried for attempted murder. That's great, isn't it, Mr. Natsume?
It's terrible. Oh? I'm stuck in the cell, suffering for some silly wrong end of the stick. You did it, didn't you? Confess, you're the killer. Why the mustache?
Okay.
Constant questions.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Ooh, the selfish
Shyster.
Time.
Ugh.
Make up your mind. Are you dead or alive? If you were going to come back to life, why bother dying? Wickedy, wishy-washy William. Okay!
Well, it seems like that Mr. Shamspeare was never actually dead in the first place.
Yeah, yes, that might make sense. I am pleased that he's alive, of course. Our living debate last night. Oh, lively! Yes,
Yeah.
living. Lively debate last night was fun. I'd be sad to think it was our last. Oh! Whoops.
Mr. Natsume?
Yep.
Does this mean that you did see the victim last night? You met with Shamsphere, didn't you?
Yes, he did. I'm not saying another word. I demand to have a lawyer present. We are lawyers!
What do you think I am? Please, Mr. Natsume, we need to hear your side of the story.
Ugh, why am I cursed like this? I'll tell you a story. He sounds so sad. Sad music.
Can you tell us exactly what happened last night, then, Mr. Natsume?
There's nothing to tell. But, Mr. Haruto Esquire, I'm eternally grateful to you for helping me with the accursed case yesterday.
The case that saw she's poor, hospitalized after she ended up with a knife in her back.
Ah! Guys, you've been dicks. It's hard to believe. It's hard to believe that was only yesterday. After that trial was over, I started way back to my lonely lodgings. That evening at past 9, it must have been, I visited Mr. Shazier.
So, did you go to the victim's room then?
As we feared. I didn't do nothing wrong. I had never been into his room before. It was the first time.
Then what made you decide to go?
When I arrived back at the house, we got chatting and it developed into a discussion. But we had to go out, but he had to go out.
That ties in with Mr. Gerdev said that the victim went out and came back after 8.
We met again later that evening at around 9 or just after when I took him some nice tea I brewed as a gift.
So it was you who brought the tea that had clearly been drunk. He drunk it.
And I suppose you were discussing the works of Shakespeare, were you? Yeah, that's right. It's right. Romeo and Juliet, who was the stronger? It was a delightful debate.
They had a Pokemon battle.
I'm sure. Such a scintillating subject, Shakespeare.
And then he did ballet. And the debate became very heated as you slipped poison into Mr. Shamspeare's tea?
No, never, not at all. Team Juliet won, that was me, and then when I left the room, that fellow was in fitting fit, I swear it's,
Categorically.
Categorically, okay. Sure, son.
Miss Natsumi, you often say the same thing about yourself, I've noticed. That you have a cursed existence.
I am cursed. I'm sure I mentioned this to you before, but I've been here in Great Britain for a year now, and in the time I've went, it's no place for me. Tad man. It can be very trying to live in a foreign land and adapt to the ways of another culture. There are foreigners everywhere I look, and they all stare at me. They all laugh.
Same.
Yeah, that's the first I get whenever I go. It makes me scared to live in my room. Which is why I become a recluse. Even in my room, I find no respite from my fears. I moved more times than I can remember, and then 1 week ago I moved into Briar Road.
But
just
why?
a road.
I mean, why did you move into a place like that that's just a road? It's not very comfortable.
Because the rent is cheap. I have no little money. It spoke to me. The rent?
It spoke to you.
Obviously, there's a reason why it's cheap. Because the room is cursed.
Cursed how?
The previous occupant, the man who lived there before, took the room, died in there. Oh no! He was a young man, but one morning, he was found dead, and no one could explain why.
Surely no one would want to live in a room with a history like that.
I didn't. When the lady reacted in this place, I wavered.
That is a thing in Japan, though, I believe. That there's, like, a lot of murderings that happen, and then they just, like, discount the room, because they're like, yep, a murder took place here, have it for lower rent.
Or there's a lot of abandoned houses that you can go live. But I want books, and books cost money, and horrible history is a small price to pay. Yeah, I mean, Mona is with you there too.
Mm.
When I realized it would mean I could buy more books, I signed the lease like lightning.
Brave, or blinkered.
But after I moved in, I soon came to realize that what I've done. I realized how horrible the room is, the story really was. Gosh, was it really so awful? I don't know. Depends on how the people are. How did the rooms were horrible in history affect you, Mr. Nussel?
Where did
happened?
It touch you?
Yeah, where did the monsters touch you? Yeah, the first day it was just feeling. The feelings of really has born into my back, watching me.
You think that might have been your mind playing tricks on you?
No. My mind doesn't know any tricks. It was someone else. It's been one night of a long nightmare ever since I was given keys to the place.
A nightmare? You've been having bad dreams?
All souls you denied in this room, I mean, over me and my stuff, sleep, and tried to strangle me.
That really is horrible.
So now I can think of it. It happened again last night too. The very same night that Mr. Shamsier was reeling in agony from the poison in his body. I was on the verge of being suffocated slightly by these miserable spirits in my room. You simply must move out of that room as soon as possible. Yes, you're right. I know it. That's why. I'm already searching for the next room with a history to call home. I think perhaps you should try to avoid combinations with any kind of history at all. Otherwise, I'm scared that you yourself may become a history.
I mean, he did. Satoru-san knows how to make the man listen.
Oh my god. Of course. My lord of the manor worried about the first on the room as well.
You mean Mr. Yardab?
Yes, he knows that if people keep going there, they'll never be able to rent it out again.
Well, that's true. I, for one, wouldn't go near the place.
Yeah, perhaps. But we explain why the landlord pays so much attention to the gas lamps and his tenants' movements.
You mean because he's worried about their well-being? He does seem to have an unusually keen interest in the amount of gas in the pipes. There must be a reason why he keeps such close tabs on the occupants of his let rooms.
Oh, what do you mean? He pays so much attention to the gas lamps. Oh dear, no, it's nothing to do with you, Mr. Nestor. Please forget I said anything. Oh no, you're talking about me behind my back as well.
What's important is that Mr. Shamsphere isn't in fact dead at all. Once he's come back around and he's able to tell us what happened, we'll be able to get you released.
Yes, please. So, all I do hope you're right. Excuse me?
Oh, okay, so. Inspector Gregson, where's your fries?
I gotta have overhear what you just said on that note. Some good news and some bad news. Oh? Which you want first?
Fries.
Anyway, every time the bad news comes first. When hope is all you have, hold on to it. That's my guiding principle. Okay. Alright, in that case, the good news is it?
Okay.
Sorry, but it's just a little easier to explain everything that way. Then, why do you ask me? Why do you ask my friends? Well, for one point. As you might have heard, the victim, Mr. Shenseer, was just unconscious. He came around now.
Yes, we saw it happen in all its terrifying glory.
He's still being treated by the doctors, but we managed to get a written statement from him already. Oh, isn't that wonderful, Nestor? Oh, thank goodness. It's all over. Then I can leave this slumber cell? Sorry, no. That's not on the cards. Why not? What? Never had a expector? Mr. Sensor has complained himself of being responsible for what happened last night.
Implicated someone.
Oh dear! You don't mean... I'm sorry to say, yes. He pointed the finger at you, Mr. Nasa. No. By sweet poison did he seeketh to end my life. Okay! That wicked Katsu? Yeah.
Something.
Sasaki Sensei. Okay!
No.
So I'm afraid you'll be appearing in court of land. You'll be wanting to make the necessary preparations. Yeah.
Okay, South Park character. And so once again, Sasaki-san found himself having to take the dock in Old Bailey. Whether his room was haunted, or whether he was haunted, was very terribly unlucky. I knew I had no choice. The following day, I would represent him in court, and do my utmost to break the curse that blighted him.
Oh my god, funny.